Alright, so despite all the chaos that's happening in the world right now, this whole pandemic, this recession, millions of people getting laid off, there are still things that you can do that can still earn you money. And so in this video, I'm going to show you 3 incomes that you can still receive despite this entire chaotic mess. I feel like this video might be out there too late just because of what's happening right now. Again, people are getting laid off, and large companies and even small companies are pretty much on the verge of getting bankrupt. But despite all that, there are still things, hopefully after this whole recession, that is still applicable in this video. So just a little disclaimer right here. I'm currently filming this video in the bathroom, and it's during a recession because of this whole pandemic. But again, what I want to say is that what I'm going to be telling you in this video should still be applicable even after this recession. And this is advice from like a normal person. I'm not like a millionaire. I'm like a normal plebeian, like most of you guys out there watching. Fortunately, I didn't get laid off yet, so I'm still hanging in there. But again, this is advice for normal people, from one normal person to another. This is how we're going to survive moving forward. I also feel very guilty and very sorry for the next generation of students who are just about to graduate this year. So right now it's beginning April that I'm just filming this video. People who are graduating this summer around like June, they're going to be in a really hot mess right now. So when I graduated back in 2018, that was just like 2 years ago, I still had a difficult time finding a job. I had a college degree, I had the certificate, I had experience, and I still had a difficult time finding a job. I think it took me about 3 to 6 months around that to find a job. So again, I came out at a good time with good certifications and experience, but with this whole recession that's going on and people getting laid off and everything, I think it's just going to be difficult for them to find a job. So again, I'm very sorry for you students who are just about to graduate this year. You're going to be going through a lot more trouble than what I went through. So good luck to you guys, and I'm sorry you guys are going through this. But with that being said, let's get back to the video. So in society, people work. People work so they can make a living, earn money, and then just spend money and just live their life and do whatever they need to do. So they're exchanging their time, their personal time, to work for an income. And so what that is called is active income. So the first and easy income that you can receive is what's called active income. That's when you're exchanging your time, your work, for money. So this could be like a per hour rate or a salary rate. And this is the main income that most general, normal people receive. So that means whether you're working at McDonald's or the movie theaters or are an engineer or a doctor or a lawyer, your main work, no matter how much you get charged per hour or per salary, that amount of work that you're doing, that exchange of time, is what's called your active income. So again, this is your first step into earning an income. This is your first step as to building wealth and earning money pretty much. And normally, this is what normal people only have. They only have one source of income, which is their work. And I don't want to back down on any one career. Anyone can get a job. So this is pretty much just saying to someone, get a job. So when you get a job, you, again, pretty much just exchange your time, your amount of personal time, to work for some company or for whatever reason. You exchange your time for money. And again, it comes at a per hour rate or a salary. So I remember my first time getting a job was actually at a restaurant. So I got paid pretty much the minimum wage back then. And now through time and experience, you earn more, you gain more experience, you go to college, and then you'll earn more per hour. So again, this is the first and most easy step, and normally the only route that most people take. So again, they're always exchanging their time for money. Now, once you've secured that income, your job, once you've had that job and you've worked hard, you've gained experience, you can normally jump to higher positions. So you just maybe you get a raise, or you move on to another job, or move on to a different company that pays you more. Again, you're still exchanging your time for money. You're still working. You're still earning some active income because you have to actively put in effort to it to earn money. And you want to make sure that you're not going to get fired or laid off through some recession. That's when you know then you can move on to the next other steps. And so the other steps of income are what's called passive income. That means you don't have to work as much or as hard because you've earned this passively. You just receive it for doing some minimal amount of work. Now, the second most easiest income that you can receive after you've secured your active income, after you secure your job, is what's called interest income. So what I recommend is putting your money, after you've worked hard, after you've saved some money, what I want you to do with that extra earned saved income is put it into a high yield interest savings account. And so you'll see a lot of these online. These could be from like Discover or Ally Bank or Marcus or Wealthfront. There's many different types of online savings accounts that have a high yield. But again, as of right now, at this current moment that I'm filming this video, there's not too many high interest savings account that have like over 1% just because of what's happening right now with the recession. But typically their rates correspond to what like the federal rates are. So again, banks like Ally Bank, Marcus, Wealthfront, they have what's called a savings account where you can put money in and they will pay you interest just to keep your money into that account. So if you don't plan on spending that money anytime soon, what I'd recommend you do is just put that money into this savings account, this high interest savings account, and then you'll just earn little pennies here and there as you put in more money into it. So to give you a more concrete example, let's say for example you have $1,000 saved up. So you worked hard at your job, you save money, but instead of putting it in your piggy bank or underneath your mattress, or even putting it into your checking account or your savings account at like Chase or Wells Fargo, you want to put that into a high yield interest savings account like say Marcus at Goldman Sachs. So as of right now, as I'm filming this video, Marcus has a 1.7 APY. So that means if you put in $1,000 starting today into Marcus, you will receive $17 after holding it and putting it in there, not touching it at all. After 365 days later, you will receive $17. So the math there is just like $1,000 times 1.7%. That's how much interest you will receive just for holding your money into this high yield savings account. So you didn't do that much effort at all. All you did was open up Google Chrome, type in marcus.com, open an account with them, transfer $1,000 from your Chase to Marcus or from your Wells Fargo to Marcus, and then starting on like day one, you start earning interest right away. Again, you're only earning pennies, but it's better than doing nothing at all. So you see, that didn't take that much effort at all. All you did was spend maybe 5 to 10 minutes, open an account, transfer the money, and then now you're earning some pennies here and there. So yes, you put in the work, you're working hard at your desk job, your office job, you're earning $20 an hour, but you don't want to just earn $20 an hour forever, right? You want to earn more than that. And you don't want to put in that much work to earn more than that too. You want to earn a few cents here and there, that's fine. And the second method, this interest income, is how you're earning a little bit here and there. So imagine you're getting an extra bonus. You're not earning like an extra $1 per hour, but you are earning, say, 1 cent per hour on top of your normal desk job. So again, these are like plebeian life hacks that you guys should be implementing into your life. Rather than just saving money, put it somewhere else, put it to good use. Make sure that it's working for you because you don't want to work for it. Alright, so that was interest income. Again, all you did was open an account. You didn't put that much effort into doing it. You still have the money because no one's taking your money. Now the third one. This one is a bit more risky. So this one is what's called dividend income. So again, as I'm filming this video, we're currently in a recession. There are some companies that are just tanking right now. Some of them might even go bankrupt. But normally some very large companies, like say for example Apple or Microsoft, these companies are very large and they could probably survive a recession like this. They pay out what's called a dividend. So a dividend is like a thank you from a company that will pay you maybe a few cents here and there for owning one stock of their company. So I'm just going to throw in a random company X. It costs $100 for one share of company X, and they'll give you like 10 cents every single 3 months just to own that company. So yes, you have to spend $100 to buy company X. Now you own one share of company X, and they will give you 10 cents after 3 months of having that company. So you bought it, you held on to it for 3 months, and they'll say, oh, thank you for buying our company. Here is 10 cents just for a thank you. And so that means at the end of one whole year, after 4 quarters, you will earn 40 cents if they're still paying out 10 cents per quarter. So for the most part, I'm telling you what to do in order. So first, get a job. Get a job so you can get income. That's your active income. And make sure you secure that because right now, things are getting very shaky with the market right now in a recession. And people are getting laid off. So once you've held onto that job and you're secure, your boss loves you, then you can move on to the next step. Next step is saving your money. So once you save money, so instead of putting it underneath your mattress or putting it into a piggy bank or putting it even into your checking account or even like a normal savings account, you want to put it into a high yield interest savings account just so you can earn a little bit more. Once you've had enough, so this is where your emergency fund comes in. Once you've held that and you have enough, and you feel like, I should start investing, then you should start investing into dividend paying stocks. Although again, make sure you do your research just because right now things are a bit shaky in the market. You want to buy good companies that pay you good dividends because they're paying you just to keep their stock. So again, you put in $1,000 into your high yield savings account. $1,000 is still going to be there. It's just $1,000, and you're still earning a few cents here and there. As you buy a company, if it's good growth, then that $100 that you put in, it may end up being like $110 at the end of the year. Plus, you're still earning dividends. The amount that you put in, $100 originally, it can go up to $110 and you're still earning 40 cents a year. So look at that. You made more money just by putting in $100. So income 2 and 3, the dividend paying income and the interest income, these are passive incomes because you're not doing that much work. Again, all you did was put in the money and you let them just be. You let them do whatever they want. The bank is doing whatever it's doing just to earn you interest. And the company is just going up and down and doing its thing behind the scenes as you're still working your normal desk job. And so why I like this is that you're not doing that much work. You already have a normal desk job. You already have a stressful job. You already have to deal with your coworkers and so on. So why do I want to put more work to earn more money? You don't even have to do that. It's just so easy. All you have to do is, again, do these types of passive income. You're earning a few cents here and there on top of your normal work. So this is where you can get 3 types of income as a normal person. And so this is where you can actually earn more income without having to leave your job, without having to do extra work besides maybe 5-10 minutes of just making an account. And so anyone can do this. Any normal person can do this. So I'm saying you can do this too, assuming you still have like a job and are not unemployed right now because of what's happening in the world. And once things do go back to normal, I want you to do this. Once you found a job and once this whole recession is over, get a job, make sure you secure it because that is pretty much your building block right there. That's how you earn income. That's how you can still survive. Once you've had that, then start looking into these forms of passive income. Start putting it into high interest savings account and start buying dividend paying stocks. Start earning more without having to work more. Alright, so with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, this is just advice from one normal person to another, from one plebeian to another. It's okay to be a little bit poor and broke back in the day, but if you choose to continue to be broke, then that's, I'd say, your own fault. There's plenty of knowledge out there in the world, and there's many other things that you can do to earn income without having to put that much work in. So if you were to ever get laid off, you would have stopped only one of your incomes. You still have your interest and your dividend paying stocks. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video.